that's the kind of man I am. And then give him your tips. And you make sure this guy has a nice foundation of cash to get from here all the way to Ocala, his next gig, miles and miles. No, I'm just kidding. Where are you playing next?
Fort Walton Beach.
Oh, that's only 4 hours away! And he'll be in his car right after this gig. Yeah. Listen, I understand, ladies and gentlemen. I understand. There's only 10 people here. Let's be real. And each person that leaves, if it was 100 jelly beans, it's like 50 jelly beans leaving the bottle. At the end of this show, there's only going to be one jelly bean. And it's going to be George O'Brien. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be one jelly bean. But we're going to do this show no matter what. Because if we don't do it, nobody will.
Yeah.
We must do art. Without art and creativity, we haven't got a fucking chance in hell. Would you agree, right? Easy on it. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the one and only Tapeworm. Give him a round of applause. Let's keep the happy fun time going with songs about serial killers.
Perfect follow-up.
Of course it's a we do balance here. And Tapeworm, I gotta say, Tapeworm is one of the finest human beings I've ever met. This is the most loyal friend you're ever gonna have. I hope you're friends with him. If you're not, you should try to be friends with him, which is very easy. You go up to him and introduce yourself, right? Unless you do something fucking totally stupid. You'll be a very good friend, and so will he. I admire you and appreciate you. There are times when he's driven maybe 10 miles in the pouring torrential Florida rain to get to the shows we do in Gainesville, you know, and I think you're just a genius. Ladies and gentlemen, Tapeworm, give him a round of applause. I don't like you as well, just on front. And that mic should be, I'm sorry I'm so sharp. The mic should be right on.
Alright, I'm going to get right into it. So today is Louis Masquet's death day. He was murdered by Richard Kuklinski, known as the Iceman. He got the name Iceman for this victim because he froze him to, you know, throw off the time of death. Kuklinski was a psycho, now he's got shows on HBO. The murder rate and compassion was low. Once he shot a complete stranger in the eye with a crossbow just to see how the thing worked. I guess he really needed to know. Others were fed to hungry Jersey rats. What a way to go. He claimed to have helped kill Jimmy Hoffa so many years ago. Criminal associates, that wasn't business though. Alright. Herbert Baumeister's death day is day after tomorrow. 28 years ago, day after tomorrow. He killed himself. It's a lesson we should know. Repressed emotions they expose, so just ignore their xenophobic hang on your feeling show. Such a nice neighborhood, knows the local as the golden ghetto. The family guy heard pulled over his family's eyes to right under their noses, killing a dozen or so. The bodies were easy to dispose of in a secret backyard cemetery where he dug shallow grave over, gone on to with ghosts of top. He drove to Ohio to drop a corpse. His family owned thrift stores, they sold second-hand clothes in a closet within a closet, walking on tippy toes. may explode. So just ignore those xenophobic saying let your true feelings show. Let your true feelings show. Stonewalling was a gay bar off 7th Avenue. The surprise raid by homophobic cops was nothing new. Beating patrons with batons, soon an uprising ensued. Marsha P. Johnson stood up against the boys in blue. Vandalized the cruiser using a brick, as you do. I can't remember the next verse. Anyway, the Stonewall riots went on for 6 days. So technically, they begun on the 28th and they carried on for 6 days. So July is also Pride Month. Sylvia Rivera's Azunova was there too. The feeling of liberation was long overdue. Pride was born at June Power for the LGBTQ. And now that it's no longer a crime to hold hands in public, the Christian fascists changing their tactics, stab and bludgeon. Marsha P. Johnson was found dead floating in the Hudson. The cops ruled it a suicide, although it clearly wasn't. I gotta work on that one. I have it better made for next year. Next year I'll get it better riff. I need a book about it, about the unsolved murder of Marsha Pay It No Mind Johnson. Alright. On that note, Patrick Kearney and David Hill surrendered on this day, 47 years ago. Sexuals in Texas got to feel ashamed. Reinforced in church, of course, repression is ingrained. David just released with a new homophobic campaign. Moved to California, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, messed up. They moved to California, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Not much is known about the first victim, George was his name. Buried after Kearney dug the bullet out of his brain. Followed by bag after bag of dismembered remains. A murderous momentum built as Kearney later claimed. He was not a madman, he was not insane. He shot him in the head with no unnecessary pain. Sometimes while driving, somehow he stayed in his own lane. Cut up in the basement so the mess could be contained. The pieces were backed up, the bullet was washed down the drain. The jig was up, they ran, but life on the lamp sounded lame. David was released when Patrick shouldered the full blame. So unlike most teen serial killers and stuff, they didn't turn against each other when they went in. They actually, stayed true, Like, do you think Bonnie and Clyde would have fucking stayed true if they had gotten arrested? Probably not. They would have turned state's evidence so fucking quick and then people wouldn't even know their name right now. Whatever, they got smoked and now we know their name. Whatever. Yeah! Patrick and David. That's what's up.
Yeah, they were.
Alright, Bob Crane,
Bob Crane.
oh wait. Yeah, should I do Bob Crane? It's got 5 lines. It's kind of
Let's do it. Let's do
I
it.
don't really have a riff for it. It's just was a man named Bob Crane. He had fortune, he had fame. He had films of girls he'd bang. Life was good, but all the same. Somebody bashed out Bob Crane. And that's it. That's all I have for that.
Hogan's Heroes was my favorite show as a child.
Right? Yeah, his death day was the day before yesterday. Yeah, he had 46 years, the year I was born. Day before yesterday was his death day. Alright, Travis Coleman, real quick, 42 years ago, murdered by Christine Falling. You know what? I'm gonna skip that and just do the Yngwie Malmsteen cover. Yeah. Because Yngwie rules, and his birthday was yesterday. 61 years old. He's still rocking. Which reminds me, I was really worried after watching that presidential debate, but because yeah, Joe was stumbling over his words and stuff. I would vote for Jill Stein if I was in a state that I, thought would be a blue outcome, but I'm just really worried. Nah, I gotta be for Biden even though he's a dipshit too. It's all fucked up. I don't know. Alright, Yngwie Malmsteen. Still rocking. The darkness they will gather, conjuring the one, burning candles in contagion, human sacrifice, getting drunk on blood, not wine, pointy dagger shine, and out of fire, smoke and brimstone, dreaded one rise. Nobody knows who's disciples of hell, fathers of grief, and he's casting a spell. No one can stop what's already begun. Worshipping darkness and Lucifer's fools are lost in mass confusion, dreams of ecstasy. And the loose is searching for the king. Nobody knows who's disciples of hell, fathers of priests, and he's casting a spell. No one can stop what's already begun. Worshipping darkness and Lucifer's son. Can I just do the Christine Falling song since I fucked that one up so bad? I hate to leave it like that. Alright, so Christine Falling killed Travis Pullman 42 years ago tomorrow. He was 10 months old. She used a pillow. Born in Florida in 1960. Oh yeah, she's from Florida, obviously. Alright. Born in 1963 in Florida. I can't remember the words. 1963. Damn it, can't remember. Alright. 1963. Fuck that. Alright. That's not working.
Awesome!
Alright,
Your honesty is art, Tapeworm.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
thank you, George. Michael Ross was apprehended 40 years ago, day before yesterday, known as the Eggman. It's short, don't worry. I did not plan on playing this. Born into the family egg farm business college, graduate from Cornell University where Michael earned his bachelor's paper. Seemed like such a nice young man while acting on his best behavior, something like a monster investors under a number of layers. All the king forces and all the kingmen and investigators couldn't put the case together, couldn't neutralize the danger. Leslie Shelley bandaged, he killed her, but not before he raped her. The truth on Deborah Brutus. April. What's up, James Weston's in the house. Alright. I can't finish the song. I can't do it.
It's emotional and it's beautiful.
Let me try one more, just one more here. You know what? I can't fuck this one up. This one's even shorter. Alright, so 50 years ago, I totally forgot about this one. 50 years ago, day after tomorrow, Tom Allison murdered his parents, Walter and Carolyn. He was being manipulated by his wife. The whole story could be read about it. Deadly Magnolias. She was a terrible manipulator. Deadly Magnolias. That's what she's known by. 50 years, day after tomorrow. Damn. Family feud so convoluted, a confusing, tangled mess. Patricia pulled the strings behind the scenes, and she'd never confess. Alright, thanks, that's all I got. Alright. Except for this.
Oh,
Shit.
One more, that one fell out of my mouth.
One more. If you catch his lips, you get a free drink.
There we go.
Hallelujah. Take